bring all of us together to build new partnerships, strengthen others, and collaborate of a better future. So among the many distinguished guests with us today, I am honored to welcome first the Chief of Defense Staff, Nigerian Armed Forces, General A.G. Olonshake, the Chief of Army Staff, Nigerian Army, Lieutenant General Pt.2 Buratai, Change Affairs to Nigeria, Mr. David Young, the 36th Vice Chief of Staff of the United States Army, General James C. McCovey, very distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen. I want to use this time to wish all of us a warm welcome to our summit, co-organizers, and ask the organizers to please stand for recognition. First, I will call on the Chief of Training and Operations, Nigerian Army, Major General Dede Amadu. Sir, please, can rise for recognition. Please, a round of applause for him. Next is Brigadier General Eugene Lubov, the Commanding General, United Nations Army, Africa and South European Task Force. Sir, welcome. Very distinguished personalities, invited guests. I want to also recognize in our midst the Chief of Naval Staff of the Nigerian Navy, Vice Admiral Ibok Abbas. Sir, welcome, sir. Very distinguished personalities, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Next on my program is the Chief of Army Staff welcome address. It is my honor and privilege to invite the Chief of Army Staff, Nigerian Army, Lieutenant General Pt.2 Buratai, to give his welcome address. The Chief of Army Staff, sir.
Vice Chief of Staff, United States Army, General James McCovey, the Chief of Naval Staff, Nigerian Navy, Ambassador Young, the Consul General, United States, my colleagues, chiefs of Army staff of the various countries, and commanders of the land forces here present, ambassadors and heads of diplomatic missions in Nigeria, defense attaches, our co-sponsor, the Commander General, United States Army Africa, Brigadier General Eugene Lubov, representatives from the allied countries here present, the various operational commanders in the Nigerian Army here present, the representative of the Chief of Air Staff, principal staff officers from the Defense and Army headquarters, co-commanders, general officers commanding various corps of the Nigerian Army, the representatives from Nigeria Police and the Department of State Services, members of the academia, moderators, facilitators, and discussants, senior military officers, both serving and retired, distinguished participants and invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to welcome our special guest of honor, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Gabriel Olonishakin. It is also my honor and privilege to welcome our invited guests and participants from around the globe, especially from Africa. Permit me to also welcome all other distinguished guests who have taken time to honor our invitation despite their busy schedules. I urge all our friends from outside Nigeria to feel at home and explore Nigeria's hospitality, culture, and variety of cuisines. We are indeed honored by your presence as we look forward to your invaluable contributions and deliberations during this summit. Let me, at this point, appreciate the federal government of Nigeria for approving to host this summit. Our President, Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari, as a strategist, knows the importance of military alliances and cooperations. Hence, the approval to hold this summit. The 6th Africa Land Forces Summit being opened today is aimed at achieving a grand strategy for Africa and our allies. As you relish the ambience of Nigeria and look forward to exciting deliberations of the 6th African Land Forces Summit, it is gratifying to recall that the 5th African Land Forces Summit 2017, held at Lilongwe in Malawi, provided an avenue for the United States Army Africa and other partners to collaborate and address African security problems. Highlights of the last summit was the knowledge shared in standardizing African forces and concepts, which is a key requirement for regional interoperability. I must say that the outcome has translated into our ability to better enhance security within Africa, protect civilians, and promote good governance that advances stability. No doubt, the wealth of experience shared by Army chiefs from across the continent that graced the event significantly contributed to meeting the objectives of the 5th edition. Drawing from this,